Story time on when I flew to another state to meet this young lit nigga that's lit on the internet. And to me, I felt like he was cat. So yeah, I met him on the internet. I was in Bahamas like the beginning of January for my son. I'm sorry, the beginning of February for my son's birthday or whatever. And he DM'd me on Instagram like, need you. So I'm like, oh, I've been trying to give you me or whatever like that. So he like, whatever. We gonna exchange numbers or what? So I'm like, yeah, cause like, he's some fine shit. Like, I love dark skinned niggas.
When I say he's some fine shit,
bitch, he's some fine shit or whatever like that. So on the internet, like, he got 2 watches, big Cardi, 6 cars, supposedly own his house, and he young.
He got 2 watches. That's what drew you in? Oh, he got 2 watches. What kind of... Bro, I don't know. We ain't got no hope for our women, bro. She trying to give it up because my man's had 2 watches, dog. That's crazy.
Young as fuck or whatever. Like that. Dressed nice, always designer down, like always posting mad money, etc. So, like that's my type. I love me a hood, get money.
That's nigga. Your problem.
So he asked for my number or whatever like that. So I gave him my number. And like he texted me, and I'm not gonna lie, like it was little signs that I didn't like. Like if I'm on vacation with my kids, like I remember I posted my drink or whatever, and I didn't text him right back. And he was on my phone like, "Oh, you see me text you or whatever, but you posting." Like that right there was like you only have my number for like 20 minutes. Like chill out. But I let him slide. So we planned to see each other or whatever like this, like whatever like that on this Saturday. Let's say this Saturday, right? And we planned for me to come Valentine's Day weekend or whatever. And he really was on some shit where like he was like, oh, come whatever, what day, what time, it don't even matter, like whenever you could come, just come. So I chose that weekend because I'm free every other weekend for my kids. They go with their dad or whatever like that. So that was my free weekend. So I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I thought he was a fake page at first or whatever like that because it just was like too good to be true. So we would only text. And like he'll tell me to FaceTime him, but by the time I FaceTime him or whatever, he not answering. Now he got an excuse or he don't FaceTime back. So bitch, I started thinking like, bitch, I'm gonna get catfish if I go down here. So I told him, I'm like, look, this Wednesday, like the Wednesday before the Friday. So I'm like, FaceTime me before Friday or I'm not coming. So now he got all that energy. He FaceTime me, etc. I got him on the phone. Before you really couldn't, like he'd just be texting and shit like that. So he FaceTimed me, he was real, looked the same, looked good as fuck. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm ready, etc. So Friday come and we talk and I'm like,
hey man, if you one of them chicks that like to get flew out, hey, this how y'all look, man. She trying to bust it open. She trying to get flew out, bust it open, think she gonna get some money. Like this type of, bro, she already a single mom. I don't know, bro. That's crazy, man. Y'all gotta tighten up out here. These streets is crazy.
Like, you ready?
These streets is crazy.
I'm at the nail salon. I'm like, you ready? Like, I can't wait to see you. I can't wait to meet you, etc. So he like, yeah, or whatever like that. But I feel like his energy was a little off because he was more excited days before. So I'm like, you good, love? Like, you okay? Because I'm like, I feel like your energy is like
she fine,
kind of off. Like, you're not excited as you was. So he's
aggressive.
like, oh, I just found out I got to get my daughter or whatever today. Mind you, it's the day I leave. Like, I'm leaving at 10 p.m. at night to land. I think my flight would land like 12:48 a.m. originally. So I'm like, yo, I took our work for this or whatever, and I already checked into the flight. And he's like, well, what's the issue? Nobody didn't tell you not to come. Like, you can still come. I'm good. I'm gonna just get a sitter. If anything, her and the sitter just stay at my house, and we could just get a room. So I'm like, you know what? All right, that's cool. I'm all for that, or whatever the case may be. So I still go, like, I get my nails and I run to the mall, I get everything I need, I pack my shit, and I tell them, like, all right, I'm supposed to land at this time. I go to the airport. Mind you, y'all, I'm rushing because I'm always fucking last minute. I get to the airport, I board the flight, or whatever like that. So before I boarded the flight, he texted me this hotel, like Signa or something like that. It's like one of the best hotels in Atlanta. So I tried to book the hotel online, but everything was booked up. So I told him, I'm like, look, everything booked up because it's Valentine's Day weekend. So he like, nah, you got to call. So I called and like everything was booked the fuck up. Like literally it was no hotel. So he like, well, find whatever you can find and just book it. And I'm going to get you from the airport. So I'm like, you know, what's your budget? So he like, what you mean? I'm like, what's your budget? Like, I'll book the room, But when I land, I expect to get my money back.
She about to
or
go
whatever,
crazy.
Like that.
Don't tell her
So
that.
I'm on the plane, y'all. The plane done took off. So the nigga like, oh, the least you could do is pay for the room. So I'm like, huh? So this when the mishap coming. Because I get it, okay, we supposed to stay at your house originally, but then your child came into play. So now we gotta go stay somewhere else, which is cool. Because I think a hotel is better anyway, because you don't know me and I don't know you. And it's more safer, I feel like. So he like, yeah, like you can pay for the room. I'm gonna fund the rest of the trip. Baby, you a whole scammer. You think I'm paying for a motherfucking hotel for you to come fuck on me? So he all like, yo, I feel like you could pay for something. I'm funding the rest of the trip or whatever the case may be. Yo, so we start arguing or whatever like that. So then the plane land and I'm like, you really arguing over a $300-something hotel, but you scamming. You hitting all these licks, all this big money you posting. I mean, like 20.
Come on, man. This is your problem. Why are you flying out of town to meet up with a scammer? You know he is. This the power of money, bro. Like this girl was so ready to go. She seen his 2 watches. She see these pictures. He living a lavish life, blase blah. And he got in, he probably did this to so many girls, bro. Probably a handsome guy. You know what I'm saying? Flying these girls out, got them buying rooms, got them spending money. Man, these girls is crazy. All because he got pictures saying that, you know what I'm saying, he living a lavish life. Airheads, bro.
$20,000-$30,000.
Straight up.
Can't book a $300 hotel. And I just felt like if you brought me to your city, you should make sure I'm good. Like if you came to my city and something happened, I'm going to correct it before you get there. I'm going to figure this shit the fuck out.
Straight up airhead,
I mean,
bro.
Why wouldn't I? Like it don't make sense. I didn't ask to come there. You wanted to come. Now I agree we wanted to see each other, but still, like, what? So when I landed, the nigga arguing, going all back and forth with shit. So I'm like, listen, cancel your sitter, stay home with your kid. Go ahead and bond. I'm cool. Like I ain't even link you no more, etc. Y'all, this nigga was like, oh, you must be coming to come see another nigga. Nigga, what?
Dog, weird, bro.
I took off from my job, stopped one of my business to come see you. And you talking about another nigga? That's your response? Y'all, he kept fucking arguing. I couldn't believe it because I'm like, bro, like if you getting all this money and you got all this motion, all this shit going on, like $300 is nothing. So I'm like, if I book this hotel, you can't come. So that's what the fuck I did. I booked the hotel, and shout out to that Spirit flight attendant because, yo, he stayed in that airport with me and found me a hotel, y'all. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have had nowhere to stay, like, at all. But I booked that hotel, y'all, and I left that nigga on red. Like, I stopped responding, and I just made it into a solo trip. But I still was just, like, mad because I trip. Like, Atlanta, cool. We used to do that for New Year's, but, like, just to go and spend that much money, it was just, like, I could have went somewhere else. Like, that was kind of crazy. So, me personally, I just feel like his lifestyle got to be kept because I done dealt with some big money niggas. Like, I mean, rich niggas, like that's running businesses to get legit money. I done dealt with a rapper. I'm not gonna say who the fuck he is because he is a big rapper that y'all listen to every single day. And niggas with money ain't complaining. They not doing all that. Like, I'm telling you, they not doing all that. Like, when you come see them, they have everything into play, everything booked, bitch, your itinerary set up, all that. Like, it ain't making sense. So to me, his life was just cat. And to be honest, I never really seen him go out and do nothing or anything like that. Like, he not in the mall blowing no money. Like, he ain't no 5-star restaurants. Like, he really don't be doing nothing. Like, he might go skate or something, but like, other than that, like, that nigga don't be really doing shit like with the money he's supposed to have. Like, he got all this motion. You would think he'd be tripping, like something. Like, nah, he not doing none of that. So to me personally, the life is cat. And I was just mad because I felt like, damn, like, I flew here to see you and this happened. Never doing it again. And then his excuse was, well, you knew what I had going on and you still came. Nigga, you never told me not to come. When I checked in with you and we spoke, you told me to still come. It wasn't an issue. And you was going to get a sitter. Like, what? That don't even make sense. Like, make it make sense. I would have said the fuck home. I'm not that pressed to see no nigga. Like, bitch, you know, I get niggas. Like, what?
I hate when
Be
women
for
say
real.
that, bro. Every
I was
woman
just
get
upset
niggas.
at the fact that you still allow me to come.
Listen, for the last time, if I'm talking to you, if you're a woman, I don't care if you big, short, fat, skinny, bald-headed, long hair, whatever. All women get men. You can be, because every man has a preference, you know what I'm saying? And you have something very valuable down there. Whether they like it looking like a big walrus or they like looking like a nice petite little clean cutie thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't matter. Every woman can get men. That's nothing to brag about. You know what I'm saying? It's, you hold something very valuable that you should cherish and keep it precious. You know what I'm saying? Because men will splurge. They will spend on you. They will marry you. They will treat you good. Anything to get that. But a lot of y'all out here like her. A lot of y'all out here chasing a bag, got all these kids, and just losing all your value. Like, every man didn't had it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you go to the club with your new man, you could point out 6 dudes that you done sucked on. So stop this. I get niggas. It's stupid. It's stupid, man.
Or whatever like that, knowing that you was gonna do that or whatever the case may be. And I'm not saying he lying about getting his kid, because bitches do that. Like, bitches that know it's a Valentine's Day week or something going on and be like, oh yeah, you not I'm gonna stick him with the kid because I don't want him to be with no other bitch. So it do be like that, but still, like, come on, yo. Like, I don't live down the street. I live in another state. I flew there.
Moral of the story, don't be a thought, man. Y'all need to stop flying out to random dudes, man. This dude was already, it was already a red flag when he was like, said something about the texting. Like, you ain't answering my text. That's straight beta male energy. Don't no real player do that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's weird. But shorty, man, don't be her, bro. Don't go for the bag because a man got pictures and cars and all. He's about to scam. He probably would have killed shorty, bro. You never know, man. But yeah, man, that's a crazy story for y'all, man. Thanks for tuning in. I love y'all. Like, subscribe, comment. More content to come. I've been going for a minute. I be trying to focus on this, man. I be having so much going on. It's crazy, but I'm going to be more consistent, man. Again, I love y'all. I'll catch y'all on the next one, man. Tune in.